X-Ray Beats.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy DC. Welcome to Hater Nation. How y'all doing out there, guys? We are going to, of course, my phone's just going to go off and make a video, but it's all to the good. We are going to get in here. We're going to talk about this defense. This defense is lockdown. This is one of the best defenses in the game that I have played to date. I believe I got like maybe 7 or 8 picks, and I've only played a couple of games with it, so I kind of want to bring it to you. I will bringing a full version of this defense a little bit later, but we are going to be talking about it today because I want to get this video out to you guys today. The defense that we're going to be playing is, one second, let me flip sides. I know I'm tripping. I'll be back. All right, and we're back. Before we get into it, guys, make sure that you hit that subscribe button for your boy and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. You know, we're gonna be giving you that fire, especially next week. I will be putting out the full ebook on this defense. I'm gonna really work into it, but this is just a little teaser. As well, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Guys, come out and check out, you know, what we doing. We playing Madden, a little bit of Warzone as well. So let's go ahead and get into this defense here. And the first thing we're gonna talk about really quick is coaching adjustments. Very, very important. Okay. Do not defensive auto flip. Keep the auto flip where it is. You do not want to mess with that this year. Last year and previous years you could, but this year just leave it there so you can get that. If you're called in cover 3, that deep blue is going to be in the best position, and that's the most important. The next one, we're just going to go auto alignment base. Ball in air is going to be swap ball because I don't really trust those guys out there to get picks most of the time if I can't click on. The next one we're going to talk about is the zone drops. Okay, this is going to be important because these are just adjustments on where you can adjust in the field. I don't mess with the flats only because I like my hard flat playing a hard flat. I like my curl flat or my cloud flat playing a cloud flat. I do mess with the curl flats. I like those to play 15 yards deep. If they're going a little bit deeper, I'll make them play 20 yards. If you're playing deeper crossers or something like that, I will go 20, maybe 25. And then the hooks, the zone drop hooks, if I got to check down Charlie, I'll move those to about 5 yards. If I got somebody going deep post, I'll move them to about 15 yards. But those are just adjustments for later. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about the shutting down the run. It's very, very important in this play. I'm sorry, let's get into personnel first before we get into shutting down the play. So we're going to get into the personnel that you need on the field of play, and this is going to be really, really quick. Because you don't have to change a lot. You just want to take your linebacker out and sub him in for one of your safeties that has high change of direction. Now what I do is I just take Josh Norman, I put him up there because I don't like having Josh Norman out there at safety. You can't put a corner in there. You can't put a corner in the linebacker position, but you can put a safety. So I'll go ahead and take Jordan Poyer, and he'll be the one that I will use her in the field of play. So let's go ahead and jump right into the defense that we're going to call. We're going to talk about shutting down the run. And the best way to shut down the run is with this cover 1 robber press. Okay, if somebody, this isn't if they're, you know, balanced, but if they're heavy run and they are just consistently running on you, you can do decent if they're a balanced player with shutting down the run. If they're going heavy run, cover 1. Okay, cover 1 robber. So we'll go ahead and show you with a stretch play. All right, a little easy stretch play. What you're going to do is we're just going to press. It should have already been pressed, but it was not. We'll go ahead and tell them to shade over the top. We'll take Josh Norman. I'm going to move him down over this guy. And then I'm going to put my other deep safety in a curl flat, and we'll change it to a cloud flat. I like the cloud flat better in a man-to-man situation than I like the curl because I have it at certain distances. The only thing that we're going to do is we're going to immediately just try and shoot the gap with Josh Norman. We'll put myself in a hook curl so I don't back up. It's a little bit different. It's easier because in practice mode, you kind of got to wait till they snap and then react, versus you can get ready to just react. You know, you can just hold the trigger and just wait until they snap the ball to react. But it's going to be a little bit different. But all you're going to do here is you're just going to shoot the gap straight down and get a nice animation getting straight into it. And that is how you're going to be able to shut down the run. As you've seen in the B-roll, I actually had Tremaine Edmonds on his run hit the quarterback before he handed it off. But as you can see, because I'll show you in a second that Josh Norman is not in the run fit, I'm able to run straight down and get the tackle. Don't go right, don't go left, just run straight down in there and get the tackle. I'll show you one more time. We'll go ahead and press shade over the top, put him in a curl flat. So here, and then we're just gonna play right over the top of the linebacker. As soon as the ball snaps, we're running straight down at him. Able to shut down runs completely. Like I said, getting that in the backfield is going to be absolutely pivotal to be able to get there. Just go right behind him. As the play goes to the right, I can shut right down. Now he ended up shedding, but like I said, most of the time that's going to work. It's a little bit harder to get it on the reaction time on practice mode, but as you can see, proof of concept, you run straight down. He bumped into the guy. He didn't get blocked, but he ended up bumping into him, but it gave Tremaine Edmonds the ability to get free, so he was able to slow him down. But that's going to be on how to shut down the run. Now we're going to talk about the pass. There's going to be 3 defenses that I call for the pass play here, and that is going to be the base is going to be your cover 4 drop. The secondary is going to be the where is it at? I said I just started this defense. Okay, it's here. The DB Fire 2, and then the third one is going to be the cover 3 Sky, and we're gonna get into showing you the differences. I'm gonna run the base defense as a cover 4 drop, only because the cover 4 drop is gonna have some decent ways to shut down those outsides because of those blues, and we'll just go with the PA crossers. Now, because I'm playing against a escape artist, which you'll more than likely play, we'll go ahead and we'll contain, and then we'll run hard flats. I don't run anything other than hard flats on the cover 4, just because those outside corners play in those outside quarters. I know it sounds like to say the same thing, I apologize for that, but the outside corners play the outside quarters very, very well in those posts. So if you want to run this here, you can run that to a hard flat. They did not let me engage. I hate when they do that. Sometimes that will happen. It more so happens in practice mode that they won't let me disengage. But we'll just go ahead and contain, play the hard flat. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't let you disengage in practice mode. But here, all right, they let me disengage. But of course, you got Russell Wilson, who's going to run outside of the pocket. And I do have an alarm going off in the back. I apologize for that. Like I said, my phone be going off. All right, so that is the one way I'm going to play it. It's a little bit harder to show you because he's a mobile quarterback and he's going to run. But if you think that he's going to run, you can just here put A in a QB spy. If I think that he's going to run here in this cover 4, we'll just go ahead and play it. And as you can see, he was able to get off that shorter pass. Like I said, if you did that, if he was doing that, just go to your Kyle Flats, contain a QB spy, and kind of adjust to what they're calling. Obviously, they're gonna let me disengage. I have a guy now, and as you can see, he can't run, right? You can call that in the field of play because of the type of play that they're calling. But a lot of times I will call the hard flat just because I know those quarters will cover. I will go ahead and get into the we'll get into the cover 3 portion of this, and I'll show you what I'll do with this cover 3. I'll leave those zone drops. We'll go with the same kind of play here with the PA crossers. Everybody loves crossers. The only thing that we're going to do is we're just going to send him on a spy, and we're going to contain here, and we shouldn't get the same engage. Normally sometimes cover 4 and they let me go. Yep. And as you can see, he was able to stop it. Sometimes they will engage, and it irritates me that they do, because in previous years they would never engage like that, where they would hold you. But it's a little bit harder to get off of it here. And as you can see, he's there to pick the ball off. And that's in my cover 3 with my 15-yard drop. He was able to pick that off. Here, I'm going to move myself back up a little bit because, like I said, you have a better reaction time. Here, I had to wait till he snaps, and it's giving me a little bit of problems. We'll back up off the line a little bit. As you can see here, we can run. I can stop, and we're able to shut down any outside runs. He's not going to get a ton of plays there. That's how I'm going to run that. Now, if I'm going against a quarterback that is not going to be mobile, then I'm going to use this safety in certain positions on where I may see it. So I may send him on a vertical hook, and then I will blitz my right outside linebacker, or my left outside linebacker, I apologize. As I'll be using this guy into a hook curl, and I'm going to kind of cover the middle of the field, but I'm still blitzing 4. We're still able to contain him on the inside, and we have a guy right there. So when he snaps the ball, I'm able to run this out. He can hold it. Obviously, like I said, if it was not a non-mobile quarterback, but I'm not going to go into a completely different thing, but that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to put him in different positions. Here, I may put him into a hard flat if I think that they're doing hard flats. And I may put him also, I may put him into a man coverage on the running back if I need to. If he's killing me with the running back, I'll do that in certain different positions, because you definitely want to have that in the field of play. If he's killing you with the running back, or if he's killing you with the tight end, here we'll just go ahead and line him up with there. Now, if it's Kittle's gonna kill you on the outside, but you know, just to let you know on how I particularly run the defense. And we're able to come down and shut him down because I knew he was going to because there's not too many run plays out there that he can run. Now we'll show you the last but not least, which I have not run a ton of, which is the DB Fire 2. And we'll just go ahead and run it against like an empty bunch. Well, let's see, what will we run it against? We'll do against a bunch tight end. We'll do, like I said, people love crossers. We'll do like an inside switch, which is fine. Okay, so this is the DB Fire 2. You got your soft spots. What I literally like to do here, because you see this guy is so far, I will actually switch up this guy, man him on Y, and then send A on a blitz. Okay, and then I'll play the center of the field like a mid-read. We still got 5 blitzers out there, and that's kind of what we want to do. And I'll go ahead and drop my guy into the area for those little short, quick throws, something like that. And if they're not going deep, we'll look at the replay. What I'm looking to do is give a little bit of pressure where he kind of has to throw quick. And generally, you can get that on the outside. Now, normally, those two guys, he normally gets a better push than that on the outside. I don't know why he particularly did not that time. They kind of bumped into each other. But sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But like I said, I'll normally man him up with Y. And then I'll just blitz the left outside linebacker. I'll play a mid-read myself. And then we may adjust. Like I said, I'm kind of live labbing here. I don't think that's going to work out too well because those blitzes are kind of going to run into each other. Yeah, they end up running into each other. I'm kind of live labbing that. Like I said, we will come out with the full defense a little bit later. I will fully look into this cover 2 and see how I can really determine to get this glitchy here. How I can get this as glitchy as possible. There, I'll keep labbing it, but I will let you guys know here, particularly later. Maybe that may work. That's the last one I'm gonna show. That may work a little bit. The blitz didn't get there, but I'm gonna work on it and see how I can get that blitz. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. It's your boy DC. Always remember, embrace the hate.